I heard a rumor that it was like $1 million just to build that specific 360 LED wall.
Stay off the cuff, that's OFF. Show them bars to the worldwide net. Are the drinks made yet? Pass one to me. Blessed he, the old-fashioned king, the old-fashioned king.
Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another old-fashioned Friday, and this week we're coming to you from MGM National Harbor, aka Washington, D.C. Technically, it's not even in D.C., it's in Maryland, but nonetheless, National Harbor, MGM, for another old-fashioned Friday. This is our September series where we're going to feature different sports books around the DMV. We're also going to feature their old fashions. Just tuned into our channel, we are Virginia is for Grubbers. We do a series every single Friday called Old Fashioned Friday, where we review old fashions off of 4 things: 0 to 3 on appearance, first sip, overall taste, 0 to 1 on overall ambiance. We'll jump into this appearance first. Stick around for the ambiance because MGM has a beautiful sports book here at National Harbor. This is our third one that we've done. None of them so far have a single cube, no clarified ice, but it is a nice sized glass. They got a nice little orange peel here. It's not muddled, I like that. And they also have a Luxardo cherry. Last one we did, muddled orange, regular cherry, plastic cup. It wasn't great, but off of appearance, it's decent. Again, we prefer single cube. We definitely prefer clarified ice. They have neither of those, but I think I'm gonna go 1.9 off of overall. We'll jump into this first sip. Let's get it going. All right, they used the bullet bourbon. It's clean, it's solid. In comparison to the first one we did, it's not blowing my socks off, but it's definitely smooth, it's definitely solid. I mean, I like it. First sip, I'm gonna go 2-3. We're gonna talk about the ambiance here at the sports book at MGM National Harbor. Obviously, the sports book here is owned by MGM itself. They have a massive, massive area of recliners, private booths, and private tables like where we're at right here that you can rent. A lot of the times they'll have a minimum purchase on these, specifically when there's games and stuff going on. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 massive screens up front. And they also have a beautiful, I would say the best sports watching, quote unquote, screen, if you will, in the DMV. It's a 360-degree wall that you can watch while you're sitting in the bar. You can see inside of it. You can also see outside of it. I heard a rumor that it was like $1 million just to build that specific 360 LED wall. Don't know if that's true, but let's just say for this episode it's true because it's a lot cooler. As far as MGM properties, they're very well known for being beautiful inside as far as the ambiance is concerned. When you go to Vegas, Bellagio, Aria, Cosmo is now owned by MGM. 3 of the most beautiful casino and properties in America. This one is just the same. I would compare this to a little bit of Cosmo when you get like Blossom, which is right next to the sports book, and a little bit like MGM itself. Kind of a mix of MGM and Cosmo in between. So very, very, very nice ambiance inside the casino itself. Also, MGM National Harbor, fun fact, is also in the top 5 most earning casinos in the entire United States of America. It's the closest to DC. People in DC have way too much money and they don't know how to spend it. So they come here and they spend it, brother. So as far as ambiance is concerned, for sports books, we're gonna go full 1. We'll jump into this overall. Let's get it. Let's get this Luxardo. Only place so far that had a Luxardo. Beautiful. It's actually fairly consistent considering they don't have a single cube or clarified ice. Casinos are typically very cool inside. It's usually a lot chillier than it is outside, even if it's winter. So the ice is probably gonna hold up a little better in here than your average restaurant. All right, last sip, MGM National Harbor. Nothing to write home about, but definitely very, very solid. And again, the sports book here is second to none when it comes to the ambiance and sports viewing experience. Obviously, you can fire some bets here. They have a couple kiosks. They also have some live tellers if you want to place a bet with a human instead of a machine. Consistency is decent, but with no single cube, it's obviously always going to drop a little bit. So we'll go 2-1. So there you have it, sports book at MGM National Harbor. Virginia is for Grubbers, 7.3. Cheers.